bro, listen, man. This man, he had a show in Vegas. He had a show in Vegas at the Fitzgerald.
Started coming to my shit.
I got started coming because he had the hottest night in Vegas.
Fitzgerald
That
was
bitch
the only
lit. Woo, Lord, bro. It was Wednesday nights. Let me tell you how I'm still so green. I don't know shit. I come into the room. I'm not going up tonight. The room hot every night. It's every week. It's hot.
They would do every Thursday.
I'm still kind of new. Mike was like, "Hey man, you working tonight?" I said, "Yeah, man, I gotta go in tonight." He asking me if I'm going on stage. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I got a deal tonight. That's how I make my living.
Yeah.
And he looked at me. The way he looked at me was like, "Nigga, I'm talking about." And I said, "Oh snap!
You gotta learn.
I need to learn this. I really need to learn this. I got to learn this." Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another episode of the ItsDLai Show. I got the king in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me. I said the king.
That camera's in his house.
The king is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. Hail, the king is here.
Thank you.
Hail, the king is here. The king, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you. D.
I love you.
I love you.
Let me start by saying I love you, Michael Colyar.
Yeah.
Oh, you still hosting the cruise in which you?
Absolutely. Cruise is going back January 22nd, brother.
All right, the cruise we're speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, is the Capital Jazz Cruise. He hosts, Michael Colyar, the king, hosts the comedy portion of the show as well as a lot of other portions of the show on the ship. It's an 8-day.
It's so much fun.
Extravaganza. You would definitely love
so
it.
Much fun.
It's good.
Hey,
Michael, the chicken. I've been seeing the chicken everywhere. I seen him on the morning show.
Is very popular.
It's popular
taking pictures with Usher and everybody. It's very popular. Ladies even try to impersonate this chicken.
Come on, man.
I got videos of it. So yeah, the chicken's very popular and he just keeps hope alive. But anyway, how you doing? Tell me what's going on.
I'm glad you asked, brother. First of all, you see, in the honor of Michael Colyar,
is very nice.
In honor of Michael Colyar, my sister designed
it's
it.
The feathers, this killer. The feathers are off the
I
chain.
knew you'd appreciate
Very
it.
nice.
You see, when you came in, I had something else on, but
Yes,
I can't.
sir.
I wouldn't dare be in the presence of a king
You flatter me.
and not being befitting of being in the presence of a king, brother. Listen, Michael Colyar, I love you. I always want to give you your black beans. We don't get flowers anymore.
Oh, we do black beans.
Some people are
I'm
allergic.
making some hot water cornbread with that though. I can't just have them by itself.
See what I'm talking about.
If you got some greens to throw in there, man.
You a
some
green maker.
Onions and tomatoes on top of that. Oh yeah, I cook greens.
You like the kielbasa sausage, right? Is that what the sausage you like?
Well, turkey kielbasa. If you
Turkey
put
kielbasa.
meat in them, which I'm going back to doing because I was my queen is a vegetarian. Vegan, but I'm not. So I'm about to start cooking my greens for myself, and I'm putting that turkey seasoning back in there.
Got you.
Yeah.
Michael Colyar, let me ask you a quick. The appearance. You've never been found out of the norm of being impeccable.
Well, you know, I never know when a party's gonna break out, and I want to be prepared.
Where did you start?
I might get the invite.
Where did you start?
High school. I remember in high school, I used to go to school in suits and carry a briefcase, and people was like, "What is wrong with him?" You know. I mean, you know, I'm an old dude, so I grew up in the '50s. In the '50s, men and women dressed. You know, when they went to work, they dressed. When they got on planes, they dressed.
Right.
You know, so I always saw that type of thing to my family. My big brother was a haberdasher. My daddy was a tailor, and he was so good with clothes. The Jewish people would come into the hood to seek him out, so he could do their clothing. He could make, you know, cut clothes for them and stuff. And so of course he was flies. So flies in my.
It's in your DNA.
It's in my DNA.
Flies in your DNA.
Now you know your hands directly in front of my camera. Okay, all right.
Gotcha. But we got it. So
See, I know how to.
Right.
I know how to fan the camera. See, what's one thing? Larry B. Scott. You ever see Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, absolutely.
The little black guy, Larry
Lamar.
B. Scott. Lamar.
Right.
He always taught me how to find a light.
You can find them.
Oh, I know what a light is. I know the camera.
You are a showman. Like you are the ultimate showman. Like if you come to a Michael Colyar show, you throw it out there. Because I saw you in Vegas when you had the Fitzgerald. Some nights, very rarely, like you would have like half of a room and you throwing it on 100%, pouring it on, putting that stuff. You're an amazing storyteller. Did you know when you set out, you're like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do? Or did it develop later on in your career?
Does any of us know what we're going to do? I think it's all developed. I think we guess we want to do a thing, or we hope we want to do a thing. But a lot of times you end up going another direction to get to the direction that you really want to be on. You know, because I started out as an actor in high school, and I was just a funny guy, but I was starving to death as an actor. And then I started telling jokes, and white folks would come up and hand me money. So I said, okay, let's shift gears. So my energy really went into comedy, but comedy brought me into the view of people who do film and television, which put me right back into the thing I'm really meant to do.
Right.
So it wasn't like a direct path. A lot of people think that the path to happiness is a straight path, but it's not. There's a lot of ups and downs and curves and stuff. You know, there's a lot of different ways to get to the thing. So I don't know. I just I love what I do. I love doing what I did it in high school. I love doing comedy. I love making people laugh. I love lifting the world. I want people to think and feel as well as laugh. And if I can get all that going and they give me some money, that's a really good day.
It's a great day. It's a great day. Yeah. Two things. We need the Venice Beach special. We're gonna need that.
We're definitely gonna do that.
We gotta have that, Michael. We got to have the Venice Beach
special.
special
For that now.
That's one. For those of you that's a younger audience that have no idea what the Venice Beach special I'm talking about, Google Michael Colyar. He is a legend when it comes to doing just some on-the-spot stuff. How did you handle hecklers in an audience like that?
I kill hecklers. I drive a stake through their heart.
Okay.
I enjoy them. They arouse me. They get me excited. They get me moist. They are amazing. They bring a new flavor to the show because the show is pretty much the show. You do A, B, C, D, collect your money, do E, and go home. But when a heckler comes, there's something spontaneous about that, something, you know, natural that you can do. I enjoyed hecklers. And for those of you, like you said, who don't know, I did comedy from 1986 to 1995 on Venice Beach. I would do 5 1-hour shows every Saturday, Sunday, noon till 5 p.m. Tell jokes, pass my hat, did about 6 figures a year. I would do 40 minutes of comedy and 20 minutes of getting my money. And I talk about it in my play. I'm doing a 100-city play called Michael Colyar's Mama. And if you like your mama, you'll love this play. And so I've already done 8 cities and 38 performances, but I'm going to do 100 cities, and I'm going to Broadway, and I'm getting my Tony Award, brother. Yeah, it's a 2-hour play. I'm the only cast member. I play 17 characters.
Come on now!
So it's so much fun. It's dramatic and it's comedic and it tells my life story. You know, I've been rich 3 times, but I've been broke 14. So I'm way more comfortable. And of course, it covers my addiction and my recovery. So I did crack for 23 years, and as of March 1st, I have 10 years of pure sobriety. So in that, you see me actually act it out. You see me grow up, go through my childhood, learn the crafts that I'm doing, get to California. And that's where I started making money. And I think it's Robin Williams who said cocaine is God's way of saying you making too much damn money. So I was able to, and I say that, and also thinking about it, when I was on Venice Beach telling jokes, Robin Williams came up to me and told me I was brilliant. And here I am, standing, sweating on Venice Beach with 200 people standing around me, and he told me that you couldn't tell me anything after that, bruh. As far as I'm concerned, I'm Robin. You know, but everybody would come out to the show. Eddie Murphy came to the show, Rick James, Arsenio Hall, Matt Damon, and his partner, Ben Affleck. They will come all the time. Larry Fishburne, who's Lawrence now. He used to be Larry. I made a mistake calling him Larry one day. He said, my name isn't Larry, it's Lawrence. Larry is dead. I said, no shit. What killed him? No, he don't want you to call him Larry. He's above that now.
So this word is getting out about Michael Colyar. This is no internet.
What is?
No internet. The word is getting out to these different people, these different celebrities about what you're doing on Venice Beach, but there's no internet.
Oh, there was no internet yet.
Right. How was this word getting out like this?
Because I was the king. As I am still.
Come on now.
So I was the king of Venice Beach at the time, and it was the biggest show on the beach, and everybody would come to Venice to see me, and the buzz was everywhere. And it helped me get a lot of movies and TV shows because everybody goes to Venice Beach. All the directors, the casting directors, the actors, and they're like, oh, that guy, let's get him. He'd be right for this part, he'd be right for that part. So it helped me.
You have no agent, you have no manager, you're just out there on the beach?
Yeah, then I didn't have any of that stuff. You know, and I have a manager now, but I don't have agents now, you know. But I'm gonna seek those later. Now I seek to build the projects that I'm doing. You know, I have several very awesome projects. Plus, I do my morning show on YouTube 5 days a week, 7 a.m. until 8:30 Pacific time. That would be 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. Central time, and that would be 10 a.m. until 11:30 Eastern time. But you ain't got to watch it at any particular time because it's on YouTube. As long as you subscribe to the Michael Colyar Morning Show, you can watch it anytime, day or night. There's people right now watching the morning show while they're cooking blueberry pancakes in the kitchen on Sunday afternoon. You just pull it up and check it out. You know, it's a show that I created when the pandemic hit, and I created it so people would have a place where they can go and laugh and pray every day. You know, and I really believe that people are more damaged these days from stress and fear than they are the actual virus. You know, and so I want to give them a safe place. Right. A place where they can come and know that at least for this hour and a half, we're going to laugh and we're going to lift up the Lord and we're going to show our attitude of gratitude and we're going to be so grateful just to breathe another day, just to have another breath, you know? Right. I mean, normal we take for granted, but normal is fabulous. My friend Malika Blessing called me today to tell me about there's a lady in the news whose 1-year-old killed her while she was on Zoom. Yeah. She was on Zoom talking, and the kid picked up a gun that the father left and shot his mom in the head and killed her on Zoom Live. Right. And 5 minutes later, she had a regular life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every day you hear these crazy stories about things that happen to people, and it sort of makes you remember that just having a sane, simple life is a great blessing. Just waking up this morning. Mm-hmm. You know, God didn't have to wake us up this morning. I appreciate that. I take that very personal. But just being able to breathe. You know, I'm leaving here and I'm going to the Soca Festival, which is people who don't know, it's a form of dance, and it's sort of like a Jamaican form of dance or something in that arena. So some people think it's a Jamaican fest, some people think it's a reggae fest. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm going. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some fancy foods and talk to some beautiful people and buy some stuff I don't need.
What's up, good people? Look, I'm not gonna hold you up. I just want to sell some shit real quick, and y'all can get right back to the money. I got to sell some shit because I've already purchased the shit. Now I got to sell it because y'all been asking me about it. Yes, people, all of the merchandise that you can go over to ItsDLai.com. You can see look at the logo, right? Man, shout out to my dog T. He been getting me laced up out here with the video. Look, he got my shit glistening. ItsDLai.com for all the merch to come get this nigga hoodies. The Make America Green Again hats. And more than anything, ladies and gentlemen, my book. Some of y'all don't know it. Y'all thought I was just over here just telling these stories. I'm a whole author. I'm a whole author in this bitch. Yeah. People have been ordering off Amazon and saying, DLai, I don't have my autograph. Well, you didn't go to the site. Go to ItsDLai.com. You get your autographed copy of my book, DLai, The Journey Behind the Smile. Ladies and gentlemen, keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing. Look, I'm out your hair. Get back to the money. Brother, listen. Now, my aunt, you don't know this, but my aunt, Black Gal, the people of the show loves Black Gal. Black Gal was on crack forever.
Her name is Black Out?
Black Gal.
Black Gal.
Real name Wanda.
Black Gal.
Black Gal.
Okay.
And she came on and finally I flew her out and she did the show. Right. And she's a big fan of Michael Colyar. She's unapologetically funny. She's very open, very blunt. Mm-hmm. She's recovered. Mm-hmm. You had that experience as being recovered. What is that like? Like, what is that life like? She's told me her experiences dealing with crack. What is that life like?
What life? The crack life?
The crack life,
or
yes.
The recovery life?
No, the crack life, the addiction life. Because I'm an addict as well. Like I'm a gambling addict. I'm a recovering gambling addict. Like I would gamble. I've lost a lot of money. I've talked about that. So I know what that life is like. And an addict is an addict. So what is that like? What was that like for Michael Colyar?
You know, first of all, don't feel bad about being an addict because everybody's addicted to something. It could be shoes, it could be eating, it could be shopping. A lot of people are addicted to things. You know, the thing is to be able to control that addiction, get a hold to it, and be able to be the master of it, and then you're no longer addicted. So you can always turn it around. Like I used to smoke crack until it got to the point where it smoked me. So it's it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride. You know, I mean, I had a different experience than other people. A lot of people complain and cry. Oh my Lord, I was a crackhead. I mean, I had a blast. I was like, nigga, where's that nigga rock? You know, I was the other day in the store and I saw an ATM machine. I was like, you know what? I want one in my house. I want to put an ATM next to my refrigerator, but I wouldn't have lasted if I had an ATM in my house when I was doing crack because
oh my God,
I was living at $20 at a time, dude. I could just walk over there and get $20 more. That shit would be crazy, you know. So essentially, it's a juggling act.
Hold on, Mike. Give me a second. Give me a second, bro. You said you want to put ATM in your house and get $20 at a time.
I would love that. I'm thinking about putting one in the kitchen. I'll push it right up against the refrigerator. Got to have one of them. That's the first thing I'm doing when I get my money. I'm buying me an ATM machine. And I'm putting it in the house. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a different experience for everyone.
You're absolutely right, because I enjoyed gambling. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed crack. In fact, the first year I was sober, I missed it. But it's like the bad girlfriend. You know, you had a bad girlfriend. She make love real good, but when she threw, you wanted to get the hell out of her. That's how crack was. I missed it at first. But greater than the story of what it is to go through is the story of recovery, of how beautiful and awesome that all the gifts I have come from recovery. And I have a lot, you know. I have my own home, finally. I didn't have it when I was smoking crack. You know, I'm on 7 projects. We are already in production for shooting the one-man play, the one-man, you know, our special on Venice Beach called The Kingdom.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
We've built a stage that looks like a king's crown, and I stand in the middle of it and do an hour on Venice. So we're already in that process. Yeah. I'm doing the Michael Colyar morning show 5 days a week. Every Tuesday, every Wednesday, I have superstar interviews where I interview superstars for 30 minutes. I've done Wyclef Jean, Russell Simmons, Yolanda Adams, Fred Hammond, Dougie Fresh, everybody. I'm doing that on that. That's a 30-minute to an hour, depending on who it is. Because we had Tiffany Haddish, we went about an hour and 10. And every Tuesday on Instagram, I read books to the children at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm doing all of these projects, and I'm still doing my play. My one-man play is going to 100 cities. I just shot my 3rd movie in the last 4 weeks. And all these are gifts of sobriety. Right. I can have none of this if I was still getting high. But I would be laughing and giggling and coming. But I wouldn't be able to have any of that. So the gifts of sobriety, everything, and the greatest gift is a reconnection to God. Because that's the first thing you get with addiction, is you are told that you have to connect with a higher source of your choosing. It don't tell you who God has to be. He don't say it has to be Jesus or Jesus Daddy or Allah or Yahweh or Yahoo or Bob. They don't say that. They just say whoever the higher source for you is, you got to connect with that. That in itself is already a great start to life when you connect with your spirit, with the higher spirit. No matter what you do in life, once you connect with the Lord, everything else starts to open up and brighten up and turn into what it's supposed to be. You know, so that's all.
Bro, you are a comedic angel.
Tell it to the chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been a great episode with my brother, Michael Colyar. Thank you for stopping by, brother. I love you. I'm giving you your black beans right now while I'm in front of you. You're an amazing talent. You are my mentor.
Thank you, King. And let me just say to the 13 people watching, you can follow me on Instagram under my name, Michael Colyar, Colyar, or more importantly, follow me on my Cash App.
Yes.
$sign,
give him that.
Michael Colyar's money. But really, just go on YouTube and see the Michael Colyar Morning Show, and the rest will be just laid before you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
I love you, good brother.
God bless you real good.
This has been another episode of the ItsDLai Show. We had the king, legend, Michael Colyar. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you, brother.
Bam. Thank you, brother.